It was a bitterly cold Christmas Eve in the quiet town of Ashbury. Snow blanketed the cobblestone streets, and festive lights glowed warmly in every window. Inside a narrow alleyway, however, a small gray cat named Willow sat alone, shivering against the icy wind. Her fur was matted, her once bright green eyes dull with hunger and exhaustion. Willow had once belonged to a kind elderly woman who loved her deeply. Together they had spent many warm evenings by the fireplace, the woman knitting scarves while Willow purred contentedly in her lap. But one day, the woman became very ill and never returned home from the hospital. Willow had waited by the door for weeks, but no one came for her. Eventually, she was forced out when strangers came to empty the house. Since then, she had roamed the streets, scavenging for scraps and hiding from the cold. As the night deepened, Willow wandered through the town square, her little paws sinking into the snow. She paused in front of a large Christmas tree, its ornaments glimmering like stars. Families gathered around it, laughing and sharing gifts, their joy a stark contrast to Willow's loneliness. She meowed softly, hoping someone might notice her, but her cries were drowned out by the cheerful carols echoing through the air. Weak and disheartened, Willow retreated to a nearby park, where she found an old cardboard box to curl up in. She closed her eyes, dreaming of the warm fireplace and gentle hands she once knew. Snowflakes began to fall, covering her tiny body like a frosty blanket. Just as sleep began to claim her, Willow felt a soft, warm touch on her back. Startled, she opened her eyes to see a young girl with kind, tear-filled eyes kneeling beside her. The girl wore a red scarf and carried a small bag of cookies. "Oh, you poor thing," the girl whispered, gently stroking Willow's head. "You must be so cold." The girl carefully lifted Willow into her arms, wrapping her in the warmth of her scarf. She carried her home, where a roaring fire and a bowl of milk awaited. Willow hesitated at first, but the girl's soothing voice and gentle touch reassured her. That night, for the first time in months, Willow felt safe and loved. The girl, whose name was Emily, decided to adopt her and gave her a cozy bed by the fireplace. As the snow continued to fall outside, Willow purred softly, her heart swelling with gratitude. By Christmas morning, Willow had found not just a home, but a family. And in the glow of the holiday spirit, her lonely heart finally began to heal.